Are Uber taking too much commission from their drivers, or are Uber charging too little to the customers? One of the lads last week actually found out when he got paid nearly £1 a mile, and he found out how much the customer paid. Now listen, obviously it goes up and down, different scenarios, but in this video I'm going to cover and talk about this scenario. And I want to know in the comments, guys, has this type of thing happened to you, or on the other side of things, do you know what I mean? On the other side of what we're going to talk about. Listen, like the video, subscribe, follow. You know the score. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in a sec. Right, I'm going to put the picture up there. I don't know if it's showed up yet. It might be in the editing, or I might forget, but it should be there. Right, but it is a job offer for £25.62, right? And it was going about 23 mile, I think, off the top of my head. Let me check. 22.7 mile, right? So nearly so close to £1 a mile, right? Which is kind of a popular thing that we're seeing these days in 2025, aren't we? So the fella didn't do the job. He's like, no. Not doing it. Sorry, I've had a coffee. So he's like, no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I was like, all right, sounds. But then what was weird is when he denied the job, he clocked where the pickup was and where the drop-off was. And he went straight onto the passenger app. And guess how much the passenger paid? Pause the video. Let me know in the comments how much you reckon the passengers paid. Because I was gobsmacked. Okay? And I'm going to reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Hello guys, a quick ad break. Do me a favour, I have just created Patreon. Now listen, this is a 7-day free trial, and then you pay a couple of quid a month, right? You get exclusive videos, you get a private chat room, you get monthly giveaways. Like, it is really good. You get loads of perks, and in the process, it's a way of supporting me. Come and join the community and join Patreon. The link's at the top of drivermatty.com. Come and try it out. It's a 7-day free trial. Nice and simple. Go try it out. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, guys.
Sorry, trying to promote me Patreon. I do apologise. Listen, he actually paid bang. So the customer got offered on the passenger app £25.95, and the Uber driver got offered to do the job £25.62, right? But the interesting thing is, normally Uber doesn't take much commission on the jobs where you gotta like run for it. Do you know what I mean? So just say the job's like 4 or 5 mile away, Uber will take less commission to make it more enticing for you to run for that job, right? So that's why sometimes the commission goes up and down depending on the situation. But in this scenario, he was half a mile away from the customer, and it was only 2 minutes drive from the customer. And yet, I don't know why, Uber took, got it wrote down here, 33p in commission. So the Uber driver never took the job because he more automatically thought that he was going to be taking 35, 40, 50% commission off that job, and the passengers paying 40, 50 quid because it's like a 22, 23 mile job. And no. And I've said this in the past. Yes, Uber does take up to 50% commission. We've all seen it. We've all heard it. But in other scenarios, Uber does take 30p commission, as in this example. Do you know what I mean? Nobody knows why. Because we're looking at this now, we're going like, why? Why is Uber charged so little for this customer? Do you know what I mean? He could have charged 30 quid and kept the £5 for himself. Do you know what I mean? But more and more people look into it and everything else. The rumours are that Uber takes more commission when it's busy, when there's surge jobs, obviously like from your XLs and your execs and your comforts, when there's a bit more money to, you know what I mean, a bit more profit to take from. But like your off-peak, all motorway Uber X jobs are normally just that cheap. But the problem you got from passenger side, you could agree with me here, but how many passengers I've got in your car? I went, bloody hell, I waited 15 minutes there, no one was picking the job up. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what the frustrating thing is? It was like 10 miles for the tenner. You go, I would have paid flipping 15, 20 quid for that, just so I get picked up. Do you know what I mean? And like they're fuming because like they book an Uber priority, which is an extra £1 or £2, and they're like, mate, honestly, why are the prices so cheap? And there's a passengers complaining to me how cheap the prices are. And I go, I don't know, lad. Because Uber's already got the monopoly. Uber already owns the market. Why is it still so cheap? Do you know what I mean? Even the passengers don't get it. Do you know what I mean? But when you got your cheap rates, you got Uber drivers that are cherry picking. You got Uber drivers that are cancelling on the way to a job because they got a better offer on a different platform or on a local company. Do you know what I mean? So it's just causing more problems than it should. They should increase the passenger side of the app, right? And then just don't take as much off the driver. And literally, I think everyone would be happy, wouldn't he, to a certain degree with the fares. It's just because the fares are so low on the passenger end and so low on the driver end. Do you know what I mean? It's just so frustrating. Do you know what I mean? Do us a favour. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of this. I'll hopefully going to put the pictures up now, so don't forget. I'm going to put them both up here, just in case I forget it. Yeah? Like, look, when my thumbs are, the pictures are going to be there. But yeah, madness. Listen, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Love all the support on the channel, as per usual. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.